The hidden truth awaits you. Imagine a world where truth is buried beneath layers of secrets, where shadows whisper untold stories, and where the line between reality and illusion fades away. There are mysteries that have never been solved, events that defy explanation, and secrets so deep that those who seek them vanish without a trace. What if I told you that everything you thought you knew was just the surface? That behind every legend, every myth, and every forbidden tale lies a hidden truth waiting to be uncovered. Welcome to Unknown Secrets, where the unexplainable is explored and the impossible becomes reality. Are you ready to step into the unknown? The answers are out there, if you dare to find them. The mystery of the Söder children. The full story of a perfect crime. On Christmas Eve, 1945, the quiet town of Fayetteville, West Virginia, was covered in cold silence as families celebrated the holiday. But for the Söder family, the night turned into one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in history. 9 children were in the house with their parents, George and Jenny Söder. But by the end of the night, 5 of them had disappeared in a way that no one has been able to explain to this day. The disaster begins. A mysterious fire. At midnight, Jenny Söder woke up to a strange sound, something hitting the house followed by a rolling noise. Minutes later, flames began to spread rapidly. George and Jenny managed to escape with 4 of their children, but the other 5 vanished. Panic and confusion filled the air as George desperately tried to rescue them, but every attempt failed. Cars stopped working. When George tried to start his trucks to help rescue his children, they mysteriously wouldn't start, even though they had been working fine earlier. The missing ladder, the family's ladder, always kept near the house, had disappeared, preventing George from climbing through the windows. Broken phone line. Jenny tried to call the fire department, only to discover that the phone wasn't working at a time when every second was crucial. Where are the bodies? The mystery of the ashes. By dawn, when the fire was finally out, everyone expected to find the remains of the 5 missing children. But to everyone's shock, there were no bodies, no bones, no traces. Experts confirmed that bones do not burn completely in a normal house fire. This raised many troubling questions. If the children were inside the house, how did their bones disappear? If they weren't inside, where were they? How did they leave without being seen? Strange clues deepened the mystery. As investigations began, more bizarre and unsettling evidence surfaced. Were the children seen after the fire? Several witnesses claimed they saw children resembling the Söder kids in different places. One woman even reported seeing them with unfamiliar adults in a passing car. A mysterious letter and photograph. In 1968, the Söder family received a photo of a grown man resembling Louis Söder, one of the missing children, along with a cryptic message suggesting the children might still be alive. Was the fire a cover-up? The possibility arose that the fire was intentionally set to cover up a kidnapping. Yet shocking theories. A hidden truth. As the mystery deepened, several theories emerged. Government involvement. The 1940s marked the early years of the Cold War, with secret experiments and intelligence operations. Could the children have seen something they weren't supposed to? Political revenge. George Söder was a vocal critic of Mussolini, living in a community with many Italian immigrants. Could the fire have been an act of retaliation? A planned conspiracy? Oh, why did the police take so long to respond? Oh, why did local authorities refuse help from the FBI, even though J. Edgar Hoover himself wanted to investigate? Oh, was there a deliberate effort to cover up the case? Unanswered questions. If the children were kidnapped, where are they now? Who had the motive to hide the truth? Could modern technology, such as facial recognition or DNA testing, finally solve the mystery? Beyond the fire, the truth is buried. Somewhere decades have passed, yet the Söder family never stopped searching for answers. The biggest question remains: was this one of history's most perfectly planned crimes? The evidence was erased, the doubts remained, and the truth is still hidden. Was it buried in the ashes of the fire, or is it concealed behind a greater conspiracy? Only time may reveal the answer. Please, if you like the story, press the like button and subscribe to the channel to give us motivation to continue, and press the bell button to follow us.